Hi everyone, welcome to English with Shams. To speak fluent English naturally, we have designed an English course 30 days English speaking challenge. In this course, important aspects of English language like grammar, pronunciation, vocabulary, and communication are explained in detail with examples. This is day 9, topic past simple tense. In this video, you will learn about past simple tense, also known as past indefinite tense, and sentences like past simple affirmative, negative, simple question, and WH question. In this session, we will discuss past indefinite tense. Like in our last five sessions, we discussed about present tense, and in present tense, it was here. In present tense, we discussed about present indefinite, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. And in all these tenses, we also discussed about affirmative sentence, negative sentence, question, simple question, and WH question. From today, we will be starting past indefinite, we will be starting past tense, and in this past tense here, past indefinite, past continuous, past perfect, past perfect continuous. And in each of these tenses, of course, we will discuss about affirmative, negative, simple question, and WH question. So before we start our today's session, any question? Right. Past tense. So past tense is used to denote an action in the past, which happened. Okay. So past, so here we have, first of all, past indefinite tense or simple past. It is also known as simple past. So past indefinite tense is used to denote an action completed in the past or a past habit. Okay. So past indefinite tense is used to denote an action completed in the past or a past habit. So first of all, look at affirmative sentence in past indefinite tense. Syntax or the rule, subject plus verb, and here past form of the verb. That is second form of the verb. So let's see here. Look at in parts of speech, we have verb. Look at the list of verbs. So in past indefinite tense, second form of the verb is used. This form, past form of the verb is used. This is what is being explained. The verb, simple past or past form. So this second form is called as simple past or past form. Okay. So past tense, simple past or past form. So now here, let's start now. So verb, simple past or past form. As we know, for all affirmative sentences, we need to end the sentence with full stop. So full stop at the end of the sentence. So some examples, illustrations. First person singular, where we have I. So we are using these pronouns now. Let's make a sentence. This is the sentence. I went to office. We went to office. For second person singular, you went to office. Third person plural, you went to office. Third person singular, he went to office. Instead of pronoun, we can also use noun. So let's say John went to office. Similarly, she went to office or Sonia went to office. And in this one, it went to forest, for example, and they or John and Sonia went to office, right? So anybody would like to translate in Hindi or Urdu, like I went to office? Anyone? Anyway, I will explain, but what is your understanding from this sentence? Yes, Musab.
मैं ऑफिस गया था
Yes, मैं ऑफिस गया या था भी लगा
सॉरी
सकते।
सर
मैं ऑफिस गया था मैं
मैं
ऑफिस गया था
राइट राइट सो मैं ऑफिस गया था या मैं ऑफिस गया मैं ऑफिस गया मींस इट्स आल्सो इन पास्ट टेंस राइट मैं ऑफिस गया या मैं ऑफिस गया था राइट सो आई वेंट टू ऑफिस सो इन हिंदी यू कैन से मैं ऑफिस गया या ऑफिस गया था बोथ आर करेक्ट बट इन इंग्लिश you should say I went to office. Okay, and then we went to office. हम ऑफिस गए या हम ऑफिस गए थे. You can say both in Hindi and Urdu, right? So you went to office, right? Somebody else would like to translate rest of the sentences. First, read out the sentence in English, then translate in Hindi or Urdu, whatever you are understanding. Yes, start from second person's singular. Let's start with Faiz. Yes, first of all, read this sentence in English, then translate in Hindi or Urdu.
सेकेंड पर्सन सिंगुलर यू वेंट टू ऑफिस तुम ऑफिस गए
हाँ,
सेकेंड
आप ऑफिस
पर्सन
गए
आप
या
ऑफिस या तुम
गए
ऑफिस
या आप ऑफिस गए या आप ऑफिस गए थे.
ओके सर
Right. Then
सेकेंड पर्सन प्लूरल यू वेंट टू ऑफिस आप ऑफिस गए या आप ऑफिस गए थे
meaning here, if we are, you can see pronoun you is used even for singular
सिंगुलर
and even for plural. So it
यस
means you can address one single person or you can address multiple persons, right? By
ओके सर
using this one. And then third person singular, go ahead.
ही वेंट टू ऑफिस ये ऑफिस गए थे
नहीं, he went to, वो ऑफिस गया.
वो ऑफिस गया
हाँ, or
he went
instead of he, you can use John, right? John also
जॉन
name.
यस सर
Yeah, use this sentence, make this sentence.
जॉन
John,
वेंट टू ऑफिस
हाँ,
जॉन ऑफिस गया
ऑफिस गया या ऑफिस गया था. Right. Next.
यस सोनिया वेंट टू ऑफिस सोनिया ऑफिस गई थी गई इट वेंट टू ऑफिस
Or instead of office, here use the non forest. It went to forest.
यस इट वेंट टू फॉरेस्ट
Hmm.
दे वेंट टू ऑफिस
Hmm. ये नहीं,
वो ऑफिस गए
हाँ वो, right? So he means वो for male, she means वो for female, right? It means वो that is for non-living things, right? Or
yes,
animals.
sir.
They is a plural, right? Right? So went to office. That's good. All right. Now, any other volunteer to read out these sentences and translate in Hindi or Urdu? Let's start with Shahbaz. Yes, Shahbaz, please read out this sentence first. And one thing you need to make sure that you read, in a not slow, not fast, but in a your pace should be proper, right? It should not be like slow or should not be fast, because you might have seen English speaking people, the native speakers of English from UK or US. So they don't speak fast, they don't speak slow. So it's a moderate one. So same way, because some languages we have to speak in a proper way. Like when we speak Urdu, and not too fast, not too slow, it looks good, right? similarly some languages. Yes, please go ahead, Shahbaz.
I prayed that day.
Hmm.
मैं वो दिन दुआ करा था.
हाँ, मैं वो दिन दुआ किया. या तो आप एंड यू कैन से इन हिंदी मैं उस दिन दुआ किया था भी बोल सकते हैं. मैं उस दिन दुआ किया. दैट इज आल्सो फाइन. राइट. नेक्स्ट. नेक्स्ट सेंटेंस.
You drove a car.
हम्म.
तुम कार चलाए थे.
हाँ, आपने कार चलाई थी. आपने कार चलाया या आपने कार चलाया था. राइट. सो दैट इज इन पास्ट. राइट. सिमिलरली नेक्स्ट सेंटेंस.
आपने
I think there is a network issue from your side, so voice is not clear.
हम ऑफिस.
So we went to office daily. हम
We went to office Delhi. हम ऑफिस दिल्ली जाते थे, रोज जाते थे.
हम yes, so हम ऑफिस डेली गए या हम ऑफिस डेली गए थे. All right. So right, next.
Virat Kohli and I drank juice.
Drank juice. You
Drank.
see here, the second form of drink is drank. Drank. The second form of drink is drank. So we are using the past form of the verb. Yes. Then talk about Virat Kohli here. Let's say you see yesterday there was a India-Pakistan match, right? So let's say we have watched that match, and after that match we may be speaking about Virat Kohli. Then so it is in past, right? Yesterday was in past. So this sentence you can say now. Yeah, please read out this sentence and translate.
Virat Kohli played cricket confidently.
Okay.
विराट कोहली कॉन्फिडेंटली खेले बोले.
So विराट कोहली कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ क्रिकेट खेला.
खेला.
या खेला था. Right? Right? So विराट कोहली कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ क्रिकेट खेला. This will be the translation in Hindi. Right? Similarly, for Kareena.
करीना कपूर acted naturally.
So you see, there is a Amir Khan film, and Kareena Kapoor, she's a leading actor in that film. And after watching that film, if you are trying to express your views about that film, then you are saying like Kareena Kapoor acted naturally. You see here the subject, then second form of the verb, and then another word is used. Okay, that's good. Now let's make some sentences here as a practice. So here what we are doing is past tense indefinite we are making. So let's copy this one. So and start here. Paste here. Let me format this so that it will be on the same page. Okay, yes, almost done. Today is 30th of August, and we are talking about past tense, and in past tense it is indefinite or simple. And as per the rule here, affirmative, for affirmative, what is the rule? It is subject plus verb and the past form of the verb. Subject plus verb and this past form. Now, next volunteer. Naveed, it's your turn. Please make a sentence in past indefinite tense by using verb right. Yeah, Naveed. Okay, yeah, Sabi, now you can go ahead and make affirmative sentence in past indefinite by using verb right. So first of all, you need to know what is the second form of verb right. So you see, second form of verb right is wrote, right? Write, wrote, written. So you need to use this verb. Yes, please go ahead.
I wrote a book.
I
Wrote a book.
I wrote a book instead of write, because write is a first form. So here you should be using the second form of verb write, and it is wrote. I wrote a book. Yeah, similar next.
We wrote a book.
You also need to translate. Okay. Yes. What is the
Book.
Urdu
मैं book लिखा
translation?
था.
I wrote a book.
मैं book लिखा.
मैं एक बुक लिखा. एक बुक लिखा. You
हाँ.
see you are using.
Sir, your sound is echoing.
Yeah, Sabi, when I'm speaking, you please mute so that it will not echo. When you speak, unmute yourself. So you can see here that I wrote a book. You are using an article, indefinite article, a. That's why, so the indefinite article a or an is used to express, singularity, right? So you are saying that I wrote a book, meaning मैं एक किताब लिखा और मैं एक किताब लिखा था. एक किताब, this is important because you are using the article. If you don't use a article, then you can say मैं किताब लिखा. That's all, right? So if you are using a, then you should be using. Yes, please make a second sentence.
We wrote a book.
Okay, so here it is. We wrote a book. Translate.
हम एक book लिखे थे.
हम एक book लिखे. Right. Similar. We wrote a book. Because the only thing is second form of the verb is used. Nothing more. Just we wrote a book. She wrote a book. He wrote a book. That's all. Nothing. He wrote a book. She wrote a book. He wrote a book. John and Sonia wrote a book. They wrote a book. Perfect. Now, this is about affirmative sentence. Or after affirmative, we have negative. So as we know that for all negative sentences, we use helping verb with not. All right. So similarly, if we look at syntax, it's subject plus helping verb plus not word, then verb. All right. And when we are using helping verb, then we first form of the verb is used, that is base form. So verb form is okay. If we are, yeah, so it should be not simple past. It is, let me correct, is the first form of the verb. So let me correct this one. And I will share updated document with you. So we are talking about types of tenses. And in this one, so here also we will correct as AM. I say simple form of the verb. So first form of the verb. If it is negative sentence, so you need to notice this one. So base form, I would say, right? So base form or present form. So here, present or base form. Yes, yes, it is correct. So if we and in PDF, right here it is not documented correctly. Page number. Yes, so negative. Here is we need to correct. So here we need to use present or base form of the verb. I'm correcting it. In past tense, past indefinite, and the negative sentence is present or base form. Okay, this is the way. Then if we make sentences, so verb form is present or base form, and here helping verb did is used. Word not is placed between helping verb and verb, full stop at the end of the sentence, because it is a negative sentence, but full stop at the end. So first person singular, I did not go to office this morning. So it should be with full stop here. Similarly, we did not go to office this morning. You did not go to office this morning. You did not go to office this morning. John did not go to office this morning. Sonia did not go to office this morning. It didn't go to forest because it's a non-living thing. So we can say uh, it did not go to forest this morning. So John and Sonia did not go to office this morning. So here in the affirmative, if we add these two words, first one is helping verb did, and the second one is not word. And then we need to make sure that the first form of the verb is used. Okay, because actually in past indefinite, when we are using the helping verb, actually this did is the second form of the verb do. So here, so it is used here as a helping verb, but second form. So if you see here, do, did, done, do, did, done, doing. So total four forms of the verb do. And since we are using do as a helping verb, so we will see even in our, if we look at our present indefinite negative sentence, same thing was done. In present indefinite negative, you can see do helping verb and not word is added to make negative sentence, because for affirmative it was I write a book, but for negative I do not write a book, and do not, do is a helping verb, not is a word, right? So it is added. So now in this past indefinite negative, we are using the second form of do, that is did, and the helping verb remains first form. Okay, so I did not go to office this morning. So you see here, there is no change in helping verb and the verb for all the pronouns here in case of past indefinite negative sentence. Okay, some examples. Right? So in yesterday's match, we have seen that Virat Kohli didn't score much, And when he was playing, he was not also, playing his natural game, and he was not confident. So if we would like to express that one, then we can say Virat Kohli didn't play yesterday's cricket match confidently, right? So Virat Kohli didn't play cricket confidently. This is one more. Similarly, in the latest film of Kareena Kapoor, we can say if we are not happy with her performance or acting, we can say Kareena Kapoor didn't act naturally in that film as usually she act very actively, whatever you'd like to act, right? Like this. So in this way, negative sentences uh, can be made. Okay. Now let's make some sentences. Here, past indefinite tense. Now please make negative sentence in past indefinite. Yes, any volunteer? Let's start with Musab. Musab.
I written a book.
No, I want you to make negative sentence in past indefinite.
I do not wrote a book. I don't wrote a book.
As you can see, look at the syntax. What is the syntax? Subject, helping verb, not, and verb. And and helping verb did is used and not is added. Then first form of the verb is used. So considering this one, so now tell me what is the answer?
I do not
Yes. Huh?
wrote a book.
I
I do not wrote.
no, but
I do not
we are using first form of the verb,
go.
right? And the helping verb is did and the not. So the first form of the verb, use first form of the verb and make a sentence. So helping verb did is used, I did, then not, then the first form of the verb, I did not write a book. That's all, nothing, right? Similarly, yeah, for second sentence,
We did not
yes,
write.
we did not write a book. Simple. Then, sorry, this is did not, right? We did not write a book. Similarly, you did not write a book. Yes, please read out the sentence and then translate in English or in your own mother tongue. Yes. Faiz, it's your turn. Please read out and translate in whichever Hindi or Urdu.
I did not write a book. मैंने किताब नहीं लिखी.
Yes, मैं किताब नहीं लिखा.
मैं
ठीक है. Yes.
किताब
Next.
नहीं लिखता. We did not write a book. हमने किताब नहीं लिखी.
हमने किताब नहीं लिखी. Yes.
You did not write a book. तुमने किताब नहीं लिखी. You did not write a book. तुमने किताब नहीं लिखी. John did not write a book. John ने किताब नहीं लिखी. Instead of John, he did not write a book.
So instead of
वो book
John,
नहीं लिखा.
non, you are using the pronoun, right?
Pronoun,
Pronoun he.
yes, sir.
Yes. Okay.
He did not write a book. किताब नहीं लिखा. Sonia did not write a book. Sonia book नहीं लिखी.
सोनिया ने
Instead
बुक
of
नहीं लिखा,
Sonia,
ऐसा भी
we
बोल सकते
used
हैं.
Sonia ने book नहीं लिखा. ये okay sir.
हाँ.
She did not write a book. वो किताब नहीं लिखी. John and Sonia did not write a book. जॉन एंड सोनिया और जॉन ने किताब नहीं लिखी.
John and or
They did
Sonia ne.
not.
John and Sonia, because you are
John.
first using John and then Sonia, right? So you should
Okay.
say John or
John
Sonia ने book नहीं लिखी.
book नहीं लिखी.
Yes.
Instead of John and Sonia, we used they did not write a book. वो किताब नहीं लिखे.
Perfect. This is how you can make a negative sentence in past indefinite tense. Now let's discuss about simple question. Simple question. So as we know that simple question starts with a helping verb. So syntax is helping verb plus subject plus verb, and here verb form is present or base form. Helping verb did is used. Question mark at the end of the sentence because it is a question. So at the end of the sentence, it should be a question mark, and word not is placed between helping verb and subject for negative question. Okay. Now, so here we are making a simple question in past indefinite tense. First person singular. So you see first the helping verb did is used. So first we are using did. So did I go to office this morning? And here it is ending with question mark. Did we go to office this morning? Did you go to office this morning? Did you go to office this morning? Did John go to office this morning? Did Sonia go to office this morning? Did so here it should be small I because it is coming in between. So did it go to forest? Did it go to forest this morning? Did John and Sonia go to office this morning? Yes. Now Shahbaz, yes, so Shahbaz, it's your turn. Let's use this example, read out this one and translate this sentence.
Did Virat Kohli play cricket confidently?
Okay.
क्या विराट कोहली कॉन्फिडेंटली खेला?
हाँ, क्या विराट कोहली कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ खेला? क्या? So starting with a question. क्या? Did विराट कोहली play cricket confidently? क्या विराट कोहली कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ खेला? Similarly, yes. Now read out this one.
Did Kareena Kapoor act naturally?
Yes. So
क्या
yeah.
करीना कपूर
क्या करीना कपूर ने नेचुरली एक्ट किया फिल्म में? राइट. So now let's make some practices. Yes, Sabi, is your turn now to make this by using the verb right. Please make simple question in past indefinite, which
Did
we are
I write a book?
yes, perfect. Here, did I write a book? Then
Did we write a book?
you please read out and then translate in Hindi or Urdu.
Did I write a book? क्या मैं book लिखा था?
Did I write a so meaning क्या मैं एक book लिखा?
हाँ क्या मैं?
Right? So because yeah, please mute. I would like to speak. So you can see did whenever a sentence start with a helping verb, so it's like क्या? Did I write a book? क्या मैं एक book लिखा? Did we write a book? क्या हमने एक book लिखा? Did you write a book? क्या आपने एक book लिखा? Right, like this. Yeah, please go ahead and make the rest of the sentence.
Did we write a book? क्या हमने book लिखा? Did you write a book? क्या तुमने बुक लिखा?
Next.
Did John write a book? क्या जॉन ने बुक लिखा? Did Sonia write a book? क्या सोनिया ने बुक लिखी? Did John and Sonia write a book? John and Sonia, क्या John and Sonia ने बुक लिखा?
Perfect. Did John and Sonia did this one? Okay. This is about simple question. And if we want to add not in this one, then simply in simple question, if you want to add word not, then it should be did not I write a book? Did not we write a book? Did not you write a book? Did not you write a book? Did not John write a book? Did not he write a book? Did not Sonia write a book? Did not she write a book? Did not John and Sonia write a book? Did not they write a book? Okay. So this is about simple question. Now let's discuss about WH question in present indefinite. As we know, all WH question starts with WH word, then helping verb, subject, verb, and here is the base form of the verb. Okay, so the verb is base form of the verb, helping verb did is used, question mark at the end of the sentence because it is a WH question. Word not is placed between helping verb and subject for negative question, right? And WH word is an interrogative pronoun like what, where, why, when, who, whom, how. So these are called as WH question, right? So illustration. So you can say, where did I go? So if I want to make WH question in the simple question, I'm just adding WH word. So it will become WH question. So where did I go? Where did we go? Where did you go? Where did you go? Where did John go? Where did Sonia go? Where did it go? Where did John and Sonia go? So we are adding WH word, then helping verb, subject, verb, and the verb is first form of the verb. Okay, so let's say if let's say I didn't watch that cricket match and I'm asking to someone about that match and especially performance of Virat Kohli, then I will ask, how did Virat Kohli play cricket, right? Or how did Virat Kohli play last match? Because that was yesterday, right? So the answer may be he played confidently, he didn't play confidently. That may be the answer, right? Similarly, now let's make sentences here by using the word right. Let's make WH question in present indefinite by using the word right. Yes, go ahead. Now, this time, Naveed, are you available? Okay, yes, Faiz, go ahead.
What did I write?
Yes, because the helping verb did is used. What did I write?
What
you need to read this sentence and translate in.
what did I write? मैंने क्या लिखा?
Perfect. Next.
What did we write? हमने क्या लिखा? What did you write? तुमने क्या लिखा? What did you write? तुमने क्या लिखा? What does no, what did John write? John तुमने क्या लिखा? What did Sonia write? सोनिया तुमने क्या लिखा? सोनिया ने क्या लिखा? What did John and Sonia write? सोनिया और जॉन ने क्या लिखा?
Hey, first is John and then Sonia. Then you should be right. So John or Sonia ने क्या लिखा?
Okay, sir.
Right, because first is John, then Sonia, right? So
Confused. Sorry, sir.
Yeah, it's fine. And if you want to add not to it, then similarly, I did not. Why did not I write a book? Why did not we write a book? Why did not you write a book? Why did
Sir,
not?
why we are not using where?
Pardon me?
Why we are not using where?
You can use where also. Well, you can also use. We can use any of the WH word like what, why, where, all these you can use. But here, since we are using the verb write, for write, we can use, why or what, like this. That's why we are using. Okay. So it is why did not I write a book? Why did not we write a book? Why did not you write a book? Why did not John write? All right. Why didn't I write? Why didn't we write? Right. And similarly, why did not Sonia write? Right. And then why did not John and Sonia? So this makes here in WH question, we are adding not word. So this is simple. This is past indefinite tense. And in this one, we have affirmative, then negative, all right. Simple question with not, then WH question and WH question with not. Now, if we do some comparison, okay, so comparison here, for comparison purpose, let's do one thing. All right, so let's make a 3 table. Okay, so I will, for comparison, I will use another word file. So let's say landscape. Here we will do this some comparison. And let's say this file, save as. This is for comparison. Okay. Now let's delete this table. I will put a new table. Sorry, not great. Insert 3-column table with multiple rows. The table which I am entering. All right, let me just format this table so that it looks good. and I will also increase the height of each row. Okay, so here we will have present indefinite tense, and it is affirmative. Similarly, then in the second column, so the past indefinite affirmative. Past indefinite affirmative, and here later on when we discuss about future, we will add affirmative. Now, whatever sentences which we have already made, like past indefinite affirmative. These are the sentences we have made. So put here. All right. These are the sentences. Now bold space. Okay. And just now we also made sentences in the past indefinite. And this is past indefinite. This is past indefinite. And once we make sentences in future, we will keep on updating here. Okay. And after this, what I will do is negative we will add. It's negative. Then negative. And similarly in future we will add later. So take only the negative sentence from past indefinite. These are the negative sentences. Similarly, take sentences from, what I can do is I will increase width of these two. I will select this one, and then, okay, it is not showing the actual width. So what I will do is, let's make 9 width here, and similarly for this also 9, and for future also 9. Okay, right. So here we have good space available. Now take past indefinite negative. Just now we created past indefinite negative, negative. And here in this table.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Hello, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, yes, Fire.
Yeah, present indefinite tense. I think I am not right.
Present.
Hello, sir.
Yes, yes, Fire. Go ahead.
I am not writing a book. I think this is present continuous.
Yeah, writing a book is continuous, but we are talking about for affirmative indefinite, right? Yeah,
Negative sentence. I think I do not write a book.
So here is present indefinite negative. It is okay. Yes, yes, you are right. Thank you. So this is not the case. So I think I might have copied the incorrect one. Instead of indefinite, I might have copied from continuous. Thank you very much for correction. So present indefinite negative question is this question, right? This one. You're right, right? So now this is the 5. Now, if you compare present indefinite tense and affirmative question, I write a book. But if it is related to past indefinite tense affirmative question, I wrote a book. Here, first form of the verb is used. Here, second form of the verb is used. And in third person singular, we are adding yes or es to the verb, like John writes a book. But here we are not doing anything. Same form of the verb is used everywhere, and there is no helping verb. Here also there was no helping verb, but only the first form of the verb, and in the first form of the verb, yes or es is added. This is the only thing, right? And if we talk about present indefinite negative, to make negative sentence, helping verb do and not word. So these two words are added. So I do not write a book. So this is in present indefinite negative. In past indefinite negative, it is I did not write a book. Right? So here, do is a first form of the helping verb, and but in past, did second form of the helping verb is used. But the verb form remains first form. Right? In this way, we need to keep on comparing. Then things becomes easy. Okay. So let me put not complete table. This one, only 2 rows, or let's copy this table and put in next page. Now this time, present tense simple question. And past tense, past indefinite simple question. And here also past tense WH question. WH question. And here also WH question. WH question. Simple simple question, WH question. Question. Okay, let's go. Present tense indefinite simple question. This is a simple question. Past tense indefinite. This is past tense indefinite simple question. And similarly, present indefinite WH question. So here WH question from past we have. So let's copy this one and put in the past. And then for present, present indefinite WH question. Okay. Now here helping verb, because simple question starts with helping verb, whatever helping verb we are using. So that's why do I write a book. And in case of third person singular, yes or es is added to the verb, but it is not added to the, yes or es is added to helping verb, but it is not added to the verb. So does John write a book? Right? Similarly, does Sonia write a book? And if we compare with past indefinite simple question. So this is simple question. And this is simple question. So because as we have seen, the helping verb did is used in past, so that is in past form. So that is the reason why past, right? So in the past indefinite. So that's why in past indefinite simple question, first helping verb, then subject, then verb. And even for whether it is and the same helping verb is used for all pronouns, whether it is third person, singular, plural, or whatever. Right? So from here, you can see that for present indefinite, we use the first form of the helping verb, and only for third person singular, we are adding yes or es to the helping verb. But in past indefinite simple question, did helping verb is used for everyone. Now, present indefinite WH question. So as we know, all WH question starts with WH word, like do I write a book? So what we are doing, we just add WH word to simple question to make WH question. So do I write? You can add, do I write a book, whatever, if you want additional words, you can add. But you can see that WH word is added and it is before the helping verb. So we can say if we add WH word before the helping verb in simple question, it becomes WH question. So since helping verb do is used, so that's why what do I write? And similarly for third person singular, yes or es is added to the helping verb. But in past indefinite tense, WH question, same WH word, but there is only change in the helping verb. Remaining as it is, you see the pronoun and the verb and the question mark, only there is a change in helping verb. So so this is how you need to compare. Where is change? So which form of helping verb, which form of verb we are using? Okay. So this is today we discussed past indefinite, and in past indefinite, affirmative, negative, simple question, and WH question we discussed. In next session, we will discuss about past continuous. Okay, so these two word files, practice and comparison, I am going to share in WhatsApp group. Okay, please refer and also refer the book which is already shared to get best out of the training. Any question before we conclude today's session? No question. So let's conclude here and see you in the next session. Thank you.
Thanks for being with us. Keep watching our videos to improve your English fluency and practice for better understanding.